Roddy McDowell loses his heart to a dog named Rocky. Rocky stars Roddy McDowell and a very lovable mutt. Tomorrow at 3:30 here on Channel 7.
Another nice shot.
Oh, how's the coffee?
Yes, you're gonna brew it.
You're only in a drink half a cup anyway. You know caffeine's been bothering you. Okay.
Half a cup. Can't someone make a ground coffee that tastes this good without caffeine?
We did. Brim's richer in Colombian beans than the best-selling coffee in America.
Terrific. Do I have time for another cup?
We're taking the whole pot.
The trading floor is loaded with possibilities on Let's Make a Deal, Wednesday and Saturday nights.
Would you believe that the one I chose has $500? You have just got yourself a camel.
$3,500.
And Diddy shouldn't have did it. She's got herself a boomerang. I'm gonna wear a nice dress.
Let's Make a Deal, Wednesday and Saturday nights at 7:30.
Channel 7, KABC TV, Los Angeles.
Wide World Special tonight.
Good evening. Tonight, a New Year's Eve special. I'm Dick Clark here in Miami Beach. We'll be covering the celebration live here at the Deauville Hotel. At the same time, our live cameras will be at Times Square in New York City, where thousands have gathered to greet the new year. And at the MGM studios in California, where our host will be playing in Chicago, the Beach Boys, the Doobie Brothers, all brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, the most original soft drink ever. And sugar-free Dr. Pepper, it tastes too good to be true.
I'll have my usual Nelly soup.
Lettuce on toast and a cola too.
I'll have the same, boss, the same as you.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Me too.
Oh, no, not for me, sir. I need originality, sir. Give me innovation, variation. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
It's not a cola. It's something much, much more. It's not a root beer. There are root beers by the score. Drink Dr. Pepper, the joy of every boy and girl. It's the most original soft drink ever in the whole wide world. Dr. Pepper.
Fine speech, my boy.
Thanks, Dad.
Dr. Pepper.
Well, it's about 32 degrees there in New York City. That's Times Square. Out in California, Chicago, the Beach Boys, the Doobie Brothers, Herbie Hancock, Olivia Newton-John. Out to MGM, California.
listen to the radio, and he's one of the giants in our business. Would you welcome Mr. Jack Benny?
Wait a minute. Well, I can't tell it then.
Where have you been? Where have you been working?
I've been working. Let me tell you why I'm happy to be here tonight. I have just gotten through with a whole tour from Winnipeg all the way down here. And this is the first time that I will have made a dime on that whole trip. Because everything I've been doing lately have been concerts and benefits.
That's where you go for the symphony orchestra,
That's the symphony orchestras, and I don't get paid. So I'm getting paid tonight for the first time. And as lousy as it is, I'm very happy. I am very happy to receive it. And I'll tell you why, although I think you've got a commercial. No, I can tell her why?
Yeah.
Because I can take the money that you're going to give me, which is the first in months, and I can buy my wife, Mary, a birthday present. Because, as you know, yesterday was her birthday.
Right.
Incidentally, Rosalind Russell gave Mary a beautiful birthday
Wasn't that
party.
pretty?
And Johnny was there, and his wife, and Freddie, and Janet, and we were all there. And it was a beautiful birthday party. You know what I'd like? Do you mind if we do this? Mary is home watching the show, you see? I wish everybody would yell, happy birthday. Don't sing it. I'll tell you why later. But just yell, happy birthday, Mary. Now, everybody do that now. Happy birthday, Mary. That's right. Now, I'll tell you why you mustn't sing it. Huh?
Incidentally, Jack, that will be $23,000.
No.
That's what our commercial goes for here per minute.
Oh, what?
You know. And he's got it on. Look, if it's 22.5 he has with him, that's all right. But you know how I adore Mary and Joanna and all of her friends. So if you're watching, Mary, happy birthday from the entire world. You want to talk about Mary? Did you? How do you figure out what to buy? You mentioned the other night you've been married 47 years, which is an incredibly long time to be married. How do you figure out what to buy a woman for her birthday after 47 years? The average guy goes nuts on a birthday.
I don't figure out what to buy her. She tells me.
Oh, I see.
What to buy her. And you know what? That's right. We've been married 47 years. I haven't the slightest idea how old Mary is. I really haven't. I don't know at all, because when we got married, we were married in my hometown, Waukegan, Illinois.
She told me the other night she was only 16 when she met you the first time.
Well, I think she was about 16 or something. But all I know is she was so young, such a kid when we got married, that our wedding night was pathetic.
Was it bad night?
It lasted a whole week.
The only difference now is you go into the bathroom and cry.
I didn't know what I was doing. It was awful.
Were you naive when you were married?
No, I wasn't naive. Mary was naive, but I wasn't. But, when you marry a girl that young, you don't know what to do. Now I know what to do, and I can't do it. Hey, this is getting to be a pretty dirty show.
Oh, yeah. Pretty racy.
I'm very seldom dirty.
That's not dirty.
Huh?
For you,
Well, today, that is.
That's pretty racy for you.
Today, no, I think that is. I don't, of course, today you can say anything or do anything. from what I've been watching on television. That goes for your show and everybody else's, you know. You do a pretty dirty show.
Oh, no. Are you going to do any more concerts like your friend George Burns did here in Los Angeles recently? George was in New York. He did a concert. Now, you a one-nighter, and then he opened out here.
In London.
You did a one-nighter there?
Just a little while ago.
Yeah.
And I'll perhaps do one in New York or here. I'll play around, you know, and do concerts, whatever I feel like doing.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm working now.
Yeah.
Whatever I feel like doing, I do. And I haven't, and a lot of people think I've retired. And I haven't, because I'll tell you why. Unless they see me on your show or some television show, they don't know whether I'm working or not. Like, for instance, when I gave a concert in Winnipeg.
Right.
Well, the rest of the world didn't know that, did they?
No.
But what they know when I'm here. So now they know I haven't retired.
Yeah. You're never going to retire.
I'm not going to retire till I'm 72 years old.
Either is George. George isn't going to retire. You know that.
No, George.
Neither one of you.
George will retire. He's 2 years younger than I am. And I don't think George will ever retire. Do you know I introduced him?
That's what I understand. I couldn't make it. I was up
and he,
the other
I
city
know
working.
You couldn't be there. And he was just sensational. I never saw George so funny as he was that night with that one cigar in his hand. And he talked for hours. He was marvelous. And people screamed at him all evening, and even a lot of the stuff that they've heard him do before, they wanted to hear it again. And he wanted to pay me for introducing him, you see. Well, I couldn't take money from him, you know, he's my closest friend. So then, the only thing he did, he had my suit cleaned for me, the one that I wore that night.
That's a nice gesture.
I thought.
Your suit cleaned.
He said he had to do something for me, so I said, well, have my suit cleaned. But I couldn't take money from George.
Have you got anything coming up now?
Not only that, I don't think he'd give it to me if you had the real truth.
Have you got anything coming up you're gonna go do?
Yes, I'm going to do some more concerts where I don't get paid.
Yeah.
My first concert, I'm going to leave here next week, I do with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a concert with the Washington Orchestra Symphony. Then I do a concert with the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra in Philadelphia.
Right.
Because it's a summer festival, you see. And then I'm going to play 3 days in Colorado Springs. I play there every year.
You like that, don't you?
I love Colorado Springs. There, I get paid.
I get paid in Colorado
I get
Springs.
paid.
And you go skiing there, too.
Huh?
You can go skiing there, too.
I can do everything. You want to hear a funny thing, though? I tell something every time I play there that I'll never tell it again, but I'm going to tell it here because I think it's kind of funny. You know, the reason I like to play Colorado Springs, because it's the Broadmoor Theater, which is a block from the Broadmoor Hotel. So on the opening night, I told them the only thing I don't like about the Broadmoor Hotel, it's so expensive, and they charge for everything. And I told them, even guests have to pay for swimming in the pool, or they did at that time anyway. I don't know if they have to now. And I told them I didn't know that. So I got onto the diving board, and I was just about to dive off when the lifeguard yelled. He says, "Mr. Benny, that's $1.50." Well, how I happened to be able to stop in midair, I'll never know. I've seen it in the movies, but I couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Are you going to be able
But
to
I'm
stay
never
with us?
going to tell that joke again, because you know it's a joke.
Yeah. You're going to stay with us tonight, aren't you?
Huh?
You're going to stay here tonight with us, aren't you?
I'll stay a little while.
Great.
I don't have to stay all night, do I?
You can stay as long as you want to. You know,
I can leave when I want to.
Whenever, sure.
All right. Well,
No, you don't have to leave now. Come on. No, I didn't mean that. Oh, I don't want you to leave.
Well, I thought you wanted me to leave.
Oh, no. Gee. So sensitive. Your eyes get blue when you get angry. We'll be back after this pause from one of our sponsors.
Well, sir, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be not in Times Square on this night. It's freezing cold, barely 32 degrees, very rainy, very chilly, and we're moments away from a happy 1975. Doesn't seem to discourage that.
And so, my friends, Texas is not only big, Texas is original. Why, Texas gave us a 10-gallon hat. Cowboys, rodeos, and add to that. The panhandle tight-fitting jeans, the barbecue, chili with beans, and the most original, I say the most original, soft drink ever.
Pardon me, sir, I've just been here a day. The most original soft drink ever, did you say?
Friends, we have a Yankee in the crowd. Come on up here, son, have a Dr. Pepper and I'll explain. It's not a cola.
It's something much, much more.
It's not a root beer.
There are root beers by the score. Drink Dr. Pepper, the joy of every boy and girl. It's the most original soft drink ever in the whole wide world. Dr. Pepper.
Welcome to Texas, son.
My music is for Phoenix. I want to see it and sing it. Anyone else that tries, dies.
20th Century Fox presents Phantom of the Paradise. The story of the Phantom who haunts the paradise, the ultimate rock palace. Phantom of the Paradise, rated PG.
Phantom of the Paradise is now playing at a flagship theater near you.
Hey, where's the Head and Shoulders?
We're out of Head and Shoulders. Here, try this new shampoo. Smells milder, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells mild.
And leaves your hair so handsome you want to use it every time you shampoo.
It may smell good, but I bet it won't control my dandruff.
Want to bet? Ta-da!
Hey, it's new Head and Shoulders.
With a new mild fragrance. Still controls dandruff with regular use and leaves your hair so handsome.
I want to use it every time I shampoo.
Pay up, buddy.
We've got ourselves a happy group of revelers here at the Deauville in Miami. About ready to count down. Off over to Times Square we go. And you'll see lots and lots of celebrants no matter where you are. It's a New Year's Eve, that's for sure. Happy-looking group of people. Yes, indeed, it's New Year's 1975, and keep your eye on that ball. That's the place it counts. Coming on down to midnight. And the 1975, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Happy New Year! Happy New Year from Miami, and California, and New York. Wherever you are, it's New Year's 1975. Of depression or inflation or unhappiness on the faces of the people in Miami. Happy New Year to you all. From Chicago's rockin' New Year's Eve to Times Square in New York City. It's New Year's everywhere. And to you and yours, good luck, much happiness, and the best of all, 1975 to you from all of us.
Moroccan Eve 1975 is brought to you by Dr. Pepper, the most original soft drink ever. And sugar-free Dr. Pepper. It tastes too good to be true.
I asked the man for a diet soft drink. He brought me a glass right away. Took a sip and suddenly knew it most likely wasn't his day. I looked at this drink in front of me. Took another sip. It just can't be. This can't be a diet soft drink. It tastes too good to be true.
It's sugar-free, Dr. Pepper. It tastes too good to be true.
This really is a diet soft drink. It tastes too good to be true.
It's sugar-free, Dr. Pepper. It tastes too good to be. It tastes too good to be. It tastes too good to be true.
Why don't you get out of those books for a while?
Have some excitement, Emma Lou. I've all the thrills that anybody ever needs. Why, just today they're 2 books overdue.
Gonna let life pass you by?
You're making a mistake. I won't discuss it anymore. I'm going to take my cola break.
A cola break, the perfect time to start to live adventurously.
Have a Dr. Pepper, taste some originality.
Dr. Pepper, elucidate, please.
It's not a cola.
Am I the type?
It's something much, much more.
Yes, maybe I am.
It's not a root beer. There are root beers by the score.
Oh, I am.
Drink Dr. Pepper, the joy of every boy and girl. It's the most original soft drink ever in the whole wide world. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
Whatever shampoo Mom bought, I'd use. Each time, disaster. I hated my hair. Know what I really hated? Mom's shampoos. So I got Every Night Herb. It's different. My hair needs conditioning. Every Night's got real herbs, rosemary and cinchona. And its mild, old-fashioned ingredients get the dirt, but leave the life and shine. Thanks to Every Night Herb, I don't hate my hair. Now my mother hates her hair.
Every Night shampoo from Helene Curtis. It's so different, you'll love your hair.
World professional figure skating champion Janet Lynn.
I love skating alone. My mind swimming with ideas and memories. I felt the same way when I was a little girl skating with my brothers. I remember because of pictures. They're the real me too. There's nothing else quite like them, except maybe life itself.
Kodak Film. For the times of your life.
9 to 5, 9 to 5 with an hour in between. Mass production, 9 to 5, every day the same routine.
Get yourself a cola, friends. Get in line, stay with the trend.
No, like always, stick with me. Drink root beer like usually.
Get your regular cola here.
No, take my root beer.
Cola,
Root beer,
cola,
root beer,
cola,
root beer, root beer.
Get off that old assembly line for a while. Why not be adventuresome and original? Try a Dr. Pepper and drink to a different drum. It's not a cola,
It's something much, much more.
it's not a root beer.
They are root beers by the score.
Drink Dr. Pepper, the joy of every boy and girl. It's the most original soft drink ever in the whole wide world.
Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
Great Yankee invention, these Kodak mailers. You just put your Kodak film inside, stick on the stamp, and give them to the mailman. Yeah, there he is now. The film goes to Kodak. Kodak turns it into pictures and mails them back. Sent these over last trip. Pretty. Pick up some Kodak mailers. Let's face it, sometimes it's a little hard to get out of the house.
I've always hated my hair. Even my mother told me, Wendy, wear a hat. You know what I really hated? My shampoo. Now I'm using Every Night Lemon. It's really different. It has mild, old-fashioned ingredients that get the dirt but leave the life and shine. It's pH balanced. I can use it as often as I want. My hair's not oily, and it's not dry. Thanks to Every Night Lemon, I don't hate my hair. Now, I hate my nose.
Every Night shampoo from Helene Curtis. It's so different, you'll love your hair.
Wide World Special. Tomorrow, Broadway comedians Peter Cook and Dudley Moore with singer Lana Lenya are Dick's guests on The Dick Cavett Show. Thursday, a wide world event. Paul Williams, Helen Reddy, and many more stars of the music scene on the American Song Festival. And then on Friday, Gentle Giant, Climax Blues Band, the Souther Hillman Fury Band, and the Isley Brothers. This Friday in concert.
From the Akron, beautiful brassed headboards, the magic touch of fashion to spark that decorator look in your master bedroom. Stylish, sleek, and shimmering from finial to Folsom finial, complete with screws and nuts to fasten fast to your bed frames. In glistening twins and fancy fulls and golden queens and kings, from just $26.99 to $42.99, on sale Saturday only at the Akron.
Mark C. Bloom offers 40,000-mile Michelin X steel-belted radial tires as low as $14.95 plus tax, and bargains on Firestone and Goodrich radial.